So to close debate on this, and I want to reiterate a few things because the finance minister's going back to yesterday and the debate we had about the pipeline and Premier Elwood in New Brunswick. And there's a few things that he's not talking about. One of the things that he's not talking about is New Brunswick's bringing theirs in altogether, so the unions do know what's happening over there. We're here. We're being promised that here we're going to hit you over the head today with this hammer, but tomorrow we're going to give you a marshmallow. Well, nobody believes that, Madam Speaker. Show us it all. Show us it all, because I'm willing to bet they're going to get hit over the hammer both times. There'll be no marshmallows for anybody. And that's the way this government operates. And the Premier talked to me yesterday in question period about that maybe I should put it in a policy, that maybe we should put this in my policy. And I wonder, Madam Speaker, where was the pension reform in this government's policy in 2011? I wonder, where was the HST in this government's policy in 2011? Where was Plan B in this government's policy in 2011? And where was this new-found democracy of taking people's rights away democracy in the 2011 policy? And I don't see it anywheres in the platform this government ran on in 2011. I saw nowheres in 2011 where this government came up with a plan on how they were going to remove rights of islanders, Madam Speaker. I saw nowheres in that policy where the government said, we are going to take away your rights with the stroke of a pen. Yet here we are today. We have a government who likes to talk a good game and likes to point the finger at me and say how I should develop a policy around it for our party to move forward. Yet, we're here on something that was never in a policy of this government, a policy that this government never ran on. This government didn't run on taking people's rights away, but they're taking people's rights away, Madam Speaker.
False platform.
They're taking people's rights away. We cannot allow this to happen in this country. We cannot allow this to happen in this country. I remember when I was young in school, and we had a World War II veteran come to our classroom to talk to us. And he said, I did this so you don't have to. I did this to uphold your rights. I did this to give you democracy. And he did. And he did, Madam Speaker, and I thank him for that. Why would this government make a move that would take away rights that people gave their lives to get for us? People gave their lives to get for us. People, great people who built this country, stood for democracy. Why can't this government also stand with democracy? Why can't this government stand with the veterans who fought a war for us? Why can't this government stand with the people who gave up their lives to give us this very democracy that we're arguing about today? Well, let me tell you, Madam Speaker, regardless how this vote goes, I still stand for democracy. And I will always stand with the people who stand for democracy. And I will always oppose those who stand against democracy. And this government, Madam Speaker, stands against democracy. They're about to stand against it here in a few minutes. And they should be ashamed of themselves for taking away what their forefathers gave them, Madam Speaker. They should be ashamed to stand here today and take away what their forefathers gave them. This is very shameful. This is very, very shameful. And anybody who stands for this stands against democracy.